Your Excellency, Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, ICIPE Governing Council, Director General, and staff, ladies and gentlemen. Sweden has supported ICIPE since its very beginnings, mostly as a core donor, demonstrating ICIPE's and Sweden's special relationship. It started because supporting an international research organization based in Kenya with a Kenyan Director General, the late Professor Thomas Odhiambo, went hand in hand with the Swedish mission for research cooperation. Research cooperation is Sweden's most long-term means of combating poverty. Several organizations and countries have received research support for 30 years, some like ICIPE and CGIAR for more than 40 years. Research takes time, we know that at Sida, but in return its impact on people's lives is immense and enduring. Sida supports research of high quality that's relevant to reduce poverty and relevant to sustainable development, and also research capacity building in low-income countries. Therefore, ICIPE's model for capacity building at the master's, PhD, and postdoc level is very relevant for Sida, with African universities being responsible for the examination, but with co-supervision and practical research at ICIPE. We have seen ICIPE evolve into an institute that's engaged in activities all along the research and development continuum. The success for income generation obtained both in African honey and silk production can be attributed to research at ICIPE. ICIPE has a long experience of working on promising alternatives to pesticides such as the desert locust pheromones that have been established to work at several different stages of that very complicated life cycle that the locust has. Sida follows PASIT keenly. ICIPE was selected by the World Bank as the regional coordinating unit to implement the Project Regional Scholarship and Innovation Fund, RSIF, a flagship project of the Partnership for Skills in Applied Sciences, Engineering, and Technology, PASIT. Specifically, ICIPE manages the two RSIF funds, strengthens the capacity of universities and partnering institutions to train PhDs, and facilitates research and innovation in the PASIT priority sectors. Sida is also in supporting innovation systems and the possibility for researchers in low-income regions to develop innovative ideas into products and services that contribute to poverty reduction and sustainable societies. An example is the BioInnovate for Africa program, based at ICIPE, where they provide innovation grants to 20 regional project teams from 6 target countries in Africa: Burundi, Ethiopia, Kenya, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda. ICIPE's new vision and strategy for 2021 to 2025 is a promising plan, we think, and we look forward to traveling with ICIPE on this journey aimed at lifting Africa's food security, livelihoods, and protecting the environment through innovation and capacity building. The world's challenges with climate change and biodiversity loss are, of course, much more severe now than they were in the 1970s. But the justification for Sida to support ICIPE is basically the same then as it was then. And that is the high scientific competence of the work, which is reflected in a high number of quality publications. Last but not least, we appreciate and value the relationships that are cultivated through the Swedish ICIPE research cooperation, notably the chairs for the ICIPE Governing Council, Dr. Bo Bengtsson and Professor Bill Hansson. Many Swedes have worked with and for ICIPE over all these years. Funding for research, and especially core funding, continues to be a major challenge for the research community, as we all know. Therefore, we at Sida warmly invite, especially core donors, to join us in the sponsoring group for ICIPE. So, Sweden wishes a warm happy birthday to ICIPE. May you live long and be forever young in the work that you do. Greetings and thank you for listening.